They walked the long trail back to the county road where Cork had parked his Explorer. The entire way, Jenny held to her silence. Cork didn't try to break in on whatever internal dialogue she was having. When she was ready, she would tell him exactly what was on her mind. They reached the vehicle, shed their dripping ponchos, and got in. Cork swung a U-turn and headed south back toward Aurora. The wipers slapped relentlessly at the rain. The tires crunched over wet gravel. Jenny stared out her window and finally said quietly, "Damn." "So talk to me," her father said. "You were pretty emotional back there. What's going on? Why so invested in this lost girl?" She didn't answer right away. The grave fall of the rain seemed to mesmerize her. Finally, she said, "Henry's words." "Which words?" He couldn't remember exactly what the old man had said, but he remembered the look on his daughter's face as if she'd been touched by fire. Jenny was quiet way too long, but Cork was nothing if not a patient man. "Okay," she said at last, carefully. "We both know Stephen has visions." Cork's youngest child had, indeed, been visited on occasion by visions, remarkable occurrences that had been confirmed by Henry Malou. "All right," Cork said. "I know I don't have the Anishinaabe spirit in me like Stephen does, but ever since we found Wabu, I've been having this dream. It's so real, Dad. I've always believed it was a vision." "Tell me about it." "I'm back there on the island where we found Wabu and his mother. She's standing in that destroyed place among all those shattered trees. You remember her? Just a kid, really, not much older than this missing girl. She's looking straight at me, and she says one thing, only one. She says, 'You save her.'" "You save her, not him, not Wabu?" "No. She's very clear. Whoever she's talking about, it's a her." And that's what Henry said, wasn't it? "You save her." It could have been just a coincidence. She scowled at him. They both knew that with Henry Malou, coincidence wasn't likely. "Okay," Cork said. "Have you told anybody about this vision, tried to understand what it means?" "Stephen, because I figured he would understand." "What did he say?" "That when the time was right, the meaning would be clear to me." "So now you're thinking that this vision is about Louise's girl?" "I don't, Dad, but this is the first thing that's made sense to me. I'd have asked Henry today, but he was such an asshole." She looked out the window at the persistent storm. "Wabu's the child of a child. Vision or no, it breaks my heart to think about any child abandoned." "I understand." "Do you? Because back there you seem pretty lukewarm about this missing girl." "I've been involved in this kind of thing my whole life, Jenny. If I've learned anything at all, it's that no matter how hard you try, you can't save everyone who needs saving. You do your best, but you're always prepared for the worst." "So you keep your heart out of it?" "No, you just make sure that your head is always out in front. Think of it like a boxer keeping his left up to protect himself until it's time for that sweet right hook to come into play." "Or," she countered, "think of it like a girl alone somewhere, mistreated and scared and hopeless while people come up with metaphors for not caring." Cork pulled onto the paved road that paralleled the western shoreline of Iron Lake. The cabins sheltered among the pines were full of summer people. On a sunny day, these folks would have been on the water or splashing on a beach, but the rain had driven them inside and the lake was deserted and Tamarack County felt empty.